Since I started doing YouTube, which is pretty much when COVID was happening and I kind of had a bit of a change of direction, I made one huge mistake, and today I'm going to put this right. The first video I should have done was here, and if you haven't guessed, this is Heng's garage, a man cave, a car collection in the heart of Bangkok. And what I'm going to do is get Heng to talk about it, because it's not just the collection of cars that are amazing, it's all like the rare toys, the rare things he's collected, things like cigarette lighters, watches, shoes, all sorts of accessories, all sorts of merchandise. So what I want to do is I just basically want Heng to hit through the rooms where he's got all his stuff and then talk about the cars as well. Because otherwise I'm going to be a blabbering, a burbling wreck trying to get my head around this place. So kind of straight over to Heng and let's crack into this.
Hello everybody, my name is Heng. Welcome to Heng Garage. So I'm starting to build this place about 2010, and then I start collecting JDM cars and some of European cars and some of custom cars. Today we're gonna show us around. This one is a R35 Cefiro. The engine is RB20. It's all stock. Also the body kit is from Wonder, and the custom caliper. So I show you the engine. Okay, so pretty much is all stock, but we do like chrome just for the interior. So this room we have like Gallardo LP 570-4, and this one is 2017 Porsche 991.2. So this one we upgrade. I put the twin turbo from ETS USA, full build engine, piston rod, and custom intake manifold. So this car now making 1000 wheel horsepower. So this one special model from TSR. I think everybody know this car belong to Shmi. So Shmi 150. So he custom make Senwo model 118 scale. And okay, this is his car. This is custom made in Thailand. It's an electric car.
So we're leaving behind the Gallardo, we're leaving behind the Porsche, and we're going upstairs. And man, already there's too much going on here for me to process in my mind. I should have come here an hour ago and just try to digest it and get used to what is happening here, because it's just completely incredible. And I have just clicked why there's a low ceiling downstairs. He's actually bringing cars up here on a lift. This Mini is sitting on a lift. And in fact, if I go through this doorway here as well, you'll see this cube, and I've no idea what kit that is. That is also sitting up here on a lift. So in here, we've got a lot of spare parts. The biggest collection of R32 race car models you'll ever see, a 787B. Man, there's a lot going on here, and apart from all the JDM stuff, we've got things like La Ferrari. Obviously we've got the Minis here. We've got a Barchetta Mini that is just covered in models. And that Carrera GT is absolutely epic. We've got Ferraris, Lamborghinis over there. We've got a lot more JDM here. Everything going on here. We've even got a US Army helicopter, a Black Hawk, a couple of Minis. I'm gonna get over to Heng straight away to talk through this floor.
This is a second floor, so most of the thing is model cars. So it start from here is a Tomica, right? 1/64 scale, and then we go to this display, right? So this is a Hakosuka 1X scale C10 Skyline. We move here. This is all like Skyline, but different models. So this car, right, 1X scale, so it come from this display. So I have to buy. I bought two cars. One is complete, make it complete. One is made from display. So you can see which part of the car, like before finish, like become the cars. This is a Hakosuka. So this area is European car like Mercedes and some of the American car Corvette. All these I collect from back in like 20 years ago when I was in USA. And all this is from Lamborghini, Gallardo. This one Ferrari. And some of pedal cars, Porsche, Mario, and this one Ford GT Mark II engine, very detailed. This room is most of put on the spare parts. So we have like, okay, this is old school headlight, Nismo, and some of the Nismo accessory like keychains, and then we have like parts, oil cap, oil filter, everything here. So I can, you know, pick whatever I want like, to use. This is for my like spare part. So this one is like 1/12 scale, R32. There are like different kind of detail, and then all this like GTR. Here we have in Japan we have a Nismo festival, right? So each year is gonna be different items. So if like this year, this G-Shock is come from like only the festival only.
I could spend all afternoon and evening up here, but I'm pretty sure Henk has got a life and doesn't want me hanging around here all night. So we need to crack on. Every bit of this place is jammed up. So down here, we got a BMW and we got another room going on. A lot of Japanese theme with the machines, the M&Ms, man, this place is unbelievable.
Okay, this is more like a JDM toys. Okay, like this one is Bradwick from Liberty Walks. Now they have like 4 versions so far now. And then all of this like some of toys, dolls, and most of collector from Japan. And this is like Coca-Cola vending machines, old school. This is Monkey, Honda Monkey Thailand. They have 2 versions, in blue and in red. So it's only 105 unit, limited edition each color. And it's all helmet. Okay, this one is a chat engine for his boat projects. You know the long tail Thai boats. His start project is the Titanic, but his project not finished like last year, so he want to sell boat and the engine. So I asked him, can I bought your engine? Okay, so here we go. Put the display in here. So this is a FD engine from X7. This is a working engine. You just put the ECU, start, and it start up right away. So I just make it. Okay, this is a throttle, right, for the boat. And this metal should be long, but I cut it to be short. And then the propeller, the back, so I shorten. This is the Daihatsu walkthrough. So this one I just custom wheels and the fender flare. This is our handmade here in Thailand. This is my R35. Okay, show you the engine first. This 4.3 billet engine, fully built. Turbo kit is from Alpha AMS, Alpha X. So this car now making about 1300 horsepower, but it's gonna be more, but not now. The whole body is top secret from Japan. The wheels from OZ, but it's custom for top secret. So that's why you can see the top secret here. And the brake is a carbon ceramic endless. So full carbon seat. This is only custom one-off because I make this one custom for me, pure carbon. Total without the seat rail 8 kilo. And then talk about the wing. It's from Aero Motions. So what it does, if you move left and right, I show you. Steering wheel, KM design. It's all custom carbon fibers. And this one, I custom myself. I saw in Porsche GT3 IS. They have this wing. I just make myself. Full titanium exhaust 4 inch on the dash. On the right side is a Smoky Nagata. And the next one is a Masuda, the Racing Diver GT3. The third one is from Mr. Tamura, the one of the head design of GTR. And the left one is Larry Chang, the photographer. Okay, this room we call R35 room because most of the model is R35 GTR. So I collect this one many years ago. So they have a different generation of R35. start from 2009 until 2024. So you can see all these R35. So this one is fabric, is a number 23. There are 35 in the world. And also this photographer from Mr. Masuda as well. And this car is a Daihatsu Coupens, but we convert to GTR by using a Liberty Walk body kit. And you can see I wrap with the new design. Every year I change one design for this car. And this one Lexus SC400. I used to drop this car in USA, and I ship it back to Thailand. Okay, this engine is one you see, but I supercharge it here in Thailand. I order supercharge from Australia. The company is Bullet. Okay, this car is a Jeep Wheelie. Is convert to hot rod. The engine is one UC. Open a little bit. See. And the ECU is Link ECU. This car is custom by Mr. Joe Havelock. And this one is a Ford Hudson pickup truck 1937. The engine is one UC, non-turbo. Up there is Datsun 620 short wheelbase. And left side up there is a Cefiro A32. It's my daily. A custom Jeep with the engine. This is my Mercedes one W202, 1996. So I do the engine swap to JC with the Grady Turbo T78. I used to drop this car back in like high school to the university. This is my Skyline R34 door. But I got this project because I saw one of the picture of Bososuku in this model. So I sent this car to one of my Thai friends to hand make all this body kit. This is all metal, hand make, all custom with the tail height exhaust. You can see I think about 20 centimeter long. So I move tail light a little bit. This is all display. I start from collecting steering wheel, Hot Wheel 50th anniversary. So I'm thinking, okay, how to display the steering wheel like a not normal display. So I create the 50 with all the Hot Wheels and tri flat. Okay, this is a McQueen. So this is a full build by Mr. O PS Modify. So I got this project like back almost like 6-7 years ago. Right? I have one model sent to him, and then he do a 3D scan, make a foam like a scale 1:1, and then he do the carbon fiber, the whole body. But the real chassis is a Toyota Celica, I believe ST204. Inside also full build, custom to look like fighter jets, the old school. And the suspension is air.
I've seen this car at car shows a lot. Always like the VIP exhibits, always in a top spot. But I've never seen inside it. So when Heng opened the door, completely blown away what he's done. The whole interior kind of matches the outside. It's got a kind of whole jet fighter cockpit going on. And these switches up here on a carbon fiber bezel all lit up. I'm worried about touching them in case they end up like Roger Moore, ejected out through the top of the car. We've got alloy seats here, all the center's carbon fiber, and here we've got a flight recorder, do not open, and a big sound system in the back, and it plays Lightning McQueen soundtrack, but I can't show you that because YouTube will rip it off. Here we've got all the dashboard removed. We've got a new dashboard that is kind of flush with the front of the car, looks real race style. Got a rev counter, got a boost gauge. We've got a wheel that's come straight out of a Cessna or something like that. And again, it's on a carbon fiber bezel. So you've got kind of that like fighter imagery going on here. Got gauges down here, and this is really just pure the brake or the accelerator, what they call it, on a plane. Man, everything going on here is jet fighter style, and carbon everywhere. Carbon down the A-pillar, carbon down here, and this whole door panel is carbon. And you just got a wire pull like a race car, removed before flight, Royal Thai Air Force. You even got street dock here. And down here, what I like, we've got Benetton formula on the brake pedal. That is taking me back a long way. So inside this car, I was missing out how absolutely amazing it is. Not that easy to get in and out of. And to be honest, we need the aircon on really before I want to spend too much time in here.
Okay, this is my coffee table. It's not normal coffee table because this is from airplane engine. The engine come from B-17 bomber. So this one is a Mitsubishi, I think. They have two versions. One is engine, one is electric. But this one is engine.
This guy is the Skyline GTR Master in Thailand. And we saw the R35 with the top secret kit on it, tuned up by GT Auto. Well, tuned up is an understatement of what's gone on with that. We've got the original Hakasuka here. We've got an R33 here. We've got an R34 here. C110 here. R32, and probably the only thing that looks stock in this whole place. Then we've got an R30, R31, and on the end here we've got a flying brick, and it's actually a T5. So it's over to Heng to talk us through these rooms.
This room, parking R33, 34, and we will talk about later. So this style is most of this place is Godzilla, and also some of model GTR petrol cars. Okay, this is my R33 GTR Skyline, making about 600 horsepower. The black one is R34 GTR Skyline with spec 2. This car making 500 horsepower. It's an RB26 also, but this is a 1973 Nissan Skyline Hakosuka or model C10. It's all original except wheel and suspension upgrade. This is called Skyline C110, or they call Ken and Mary. So this is the engine swapped to RB25 NA, just took out the turbo F-Con ECU from HKH. This is 1995 Volvo X50. This one I upgrade turbo a little bit bigger than the stock one, and engine stock, remap the ECU, upgrade the brake to Brembo, 6 in the front, 4 in the back, piston, BBS wheels. This is a T5R, so I believe in Thailand have only 2 cars. And this one R31, we don't call GTR, we just call Skyline. This model is a GTSR with the RB20 engine. This is R31, 2 doors, turbo IS. The model engine is FJ20, it's 4 cylinders. Now back to this Skyline GTR R32. This is I keep it stock because after I restoration, it's back to the original. So I just don't want to modify this car.
I've learned about 10,000 things today, but here's another one. These are the logos from the R32, the R33 and the R34. And they're actually the logos and the fonts are different.
This one is a arcade Japanese bus driver. As you're a kid, you can go in and put a coin, and they have a display. You can drive bus. This one i7 FD, still rotary. Toyota Supra. To JC, top secret. And this one Mitsubishi GTO 3000.
So we've done the ground floor and now we are heading upstairs, and I'm walking straight across business class check-in. Got a skateboard, carbon fibre with skylines on them. Just, you don't know where to turn in this place. It's just you can't walk without seeing something interesting. Now we're heading upstairs and I have no idea what to expect.
This is a second floor of my garage, right? This is some kind of like a meeting room, dining room. So we have like people coming and can chat and about everything. We have like 10 chairs, sparkle seats.
The biggest sofa in Bangkok, and the most cool kind of chill out, hang out living room, giant TV there. And this massage chair is perfect because I need to sit down and try and get my head together because I cannot process this place. And as soon as I sit down, I realize that the ceiling has got an incredible design to it. You cannot rest your eyes in this place. That is that is the only problem really that I have got. I cannot relax in this place, and it looks designed here for relaxation. But the designer has failed in that score. And here we have Take a Rest, and I think this might be Henk's kids. And we've got Asmo towel there, which for sure is a genuine collectible thing. And they've got a polar bear. Next up, I'm going to leave the table behind because what we've got all around the walls is pictures of circuits, and then we've got really significant cars up here, an LFA, BMW, 86, I'm going to spin through these. We've got the F50, there's a prototype for the Maserati there. Then we've got Lewis Hamilton, and here we've got an M1, and that BASF livery is just one of the most iconic racing liveries ever. Touring car livery here from Japan, got a Daytona car here, got an Indy car here, and Gilles McLaren, and more circuits along here. And finally we've got the Blaupunkt. I would have no chance of focusing on playing snooker when you got all these things to look at in here. And we've got a glass panel that goes straight down to below, which I really don't want to stand on just in case. Next room, the library. And we've got all these board games around here. Heng's kids must have an absolute epic upbringing. We've got a lot of books here. Got the Eiffel Tower. I'm not even sure what that is, but here we are on safer ground here. We've got an Advan pillow with Brembos. Man, this is just an amazing place. I want to be a kid in here, and we've got some pretty cool pictures on the walls as well. I like those. Big work table, everything is spotless and everything is neatly designed. And again, I kind of like looking at the ceiling because all the spotlights have been done, and this backlighting here, it's absolutely amazing. Then we're going into a tunnel with a lot of paintings on the side. This is quite low, I don't want to bang the lights. This is quite an adventure coming around here.
Okay, this is this is my dance room, right? For my daughter, they want to dance, have a teacher coming in and teach her. This is all my family pictures. This is my older son, his name is Hai. This is my wife, Ying. This is me, Heng. This is my daughter, Haru. This is my second son, Home. This is my studio music room. I play drum back in like old days. And this is for my kids, like we have a band coming to play together during the weekend. This is a vintage room. We have a football table and all the couch and fireplace and vintage wallpapers. And move to this room. This is for my kids, like group study. So we have teacher coming like on the weekend for extra class, or we have a drawing teacher coming in. We use pretty much all this room for study. So this is my book called Heng, the Ultimate Mancave Heng Garage. Okay, we grew up in the 90s, right? We always read the magazine, car magazine. So nowadays we don't really have it. So I say one day I want to do all my car in one book and make it like magazine and tell our story, how I bought this car and how I do modify.
Luckily today I am picking up a copy and he signed it for me. Probably the most cool place is the last place we come to, the games room. I wouldn't call this a games room. I would call this a full hit arcade. We've got all the arcade games here, right the way around, and they're right back to my era as well. Sega on there, and over there, there's an Integrale which takes me right back as well. Absolutely amazing. I'm kind of squeezing my way through here because it's so tight. And here we have a Formula 3 simulator game. And Heng tells me this is actually an original Formula 3 cockpit. Unbelievable. This games room is jammed in completely but Heng is going to have to throw me out pretty quick because if I fire this up, I'm going to be here all night.
So this room is a game room, but not the normal game. It's about the 90 period. So we have a Daytona, Skyline, Outland, and Initial D. I think most of people, like in my age, have played before.
Huge thanks to Heng for showing us around today, for detailing all his cars, all his man cave. It's been quite a few hours. Really appreciate it.
Okay.
Thanks for your time. And like I said at the start, I think this is the biggest mistake I have made since I started doing YouTube, not bringing you this garage earlier than this. But hopefully, if you got to this point, I've put that right. Over and out.